Hey everyone, welcome back to Tony Hawk's Underground 2. I'm Incendic, with me again is Blank Tester.
Hey kids, how's it going?
Canuck Dude.
What's Papa-lockin'?
And Skylar.
Hell oh.
Let's get back into classic mode, and now we're seeing some of the remakes. We're starting in Airport from Tony Hawk 3. We're shredding it up, but, now redone. And again, the same kind of goals, but you can do everything, you can do in Thug 2.
The floor is so shiny now.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't Pro Skater 3.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Fun fact about how it's just so shiny: if you no clip under the ground, it's the entire map again, but just upside down.
Yeah.
That's why it was so shiny.
In like Xbox and PS2 era games, that's the usual way they would do it.
Yeah. Powerful enough that you could render a copy of the level again underneath.
Well, I mean, it's just easier to render another copy of the level than it is to calculate ray traces and stuff.
Yeah.
Another thing, not funny, but I appreciate this version of the level. Unlike Pro Skater 3, you can actually teleport back to the top during your run.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and we're gonna see that. Yeah, the teleporting around has been, added. So now any of these down here at the bottom of Airport will teleport you back to the top, and going through the left X-ray at the top will teleport you to the bottom. Going through the right X-ray still sends you to the hidden area.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, just
when they remade this, did they just import it, or is this recreated? Did they recreate the textures and stuff?
I think this has to be recreated because you'll see, especially in some of the levels from Tony Hawk 1, that the scaling is different.
Yeah.
I mean, it sure seems like the scale on this is pretty different too. I mean, you're tiny now.
Yeah, I think they remade all these.
I will also just say, because looking at the games and all that, Thug 2 characters are short and stubby compared to other, even Tony Hawk Underground 1. It's so weird. For example, because Thug Pro is where you can get a lot of the Tony Hawk Underground 2 models and stuff to look at it. There's two versions of Rodney Mullen and Mike V, where one's playable and one's them in their cutscene. And in the cutscene, they're kind of better scaled and kind of not weird, but
more
they're
realistic.
Their playable one is shorter, wider, and stubbier. It's weird.
Yeah,
I think
that.
In Thug Pro, you can cycle between, in the characters that are in Thug 1 and Thug 2, you can cycle between whether you want to play their cutscene versions or their, actual models.
Yeah, and then you could also, for characters who are both in Underground 1 and 2, you can go between them, and it's funny, because once again, then you could see, wow, in Underground 2, they're well scaled in proportion. Underground 2, they are short, stubby messes.
Yeah, it was definitely a design choice, but I definitely noticed that. I mean, even just, going from Thug 1 to Thug 2, it was looking at my character, and it was just he's shorter and stubbier. There's a head size option that kind of gets you back to Thug 1, but then that's just for the head, so it looks really weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's a tiny boy.
Were the suspicious suitcases a goal before?
No.
No,
So that's
they're
an interesting
entirely new
addition.
goals. Yeah, they're all entirely new goals.
Choice, yeah.
That's an interesting addition, given the political shifts in the time between, and also
it's kind of a, I guess.
it is an interesting reflection of that, because airport security got beefed up basically every year after 9/11. So it is interesting that they. I mean, I'm glad they didn't add lots of layers of security. For you to go through,
That would be funny.
and they kept the level design the same, but the suspicious suitcases is an interesting way to
Kickflip over the TSA agent.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not going to be a whole lot of commentary.
Both you and your board get patted down.
I mean, back in the airport from Tony Hawk 3, when you were giving the tickets back to your buddy, you did have to jump over all the gates, or if you went through them, it would go brr, 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 and you'd lose the tickets.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's really throw it back now. School 1 from Tony Hawk 1.
Hot take. I enjoy School 1 better than School 2.
That is a really hot take, and so hot, in fact, that I would say that I disagree with you.
So hard, in fact, that I need to bring up today's sponsor, which is water. Make sure to refresh yourself. But yeah, I gotta drink something to cool down after that take.
Go to water.com/Aesthetic47 for nothing.
It'll probably be an invalid link.
Well, if you're at a restaurant and you say Aesthetic and then go, hey, I would like a cup of water, the water's free.
Yeah, that's true. Let me go to water.com to see if they set up your referral
However,
link.
the caveat with that is it's only free if you ask for no ice.
I don't know. I guess that is kind of a hot take. Yeah, but definitely, like, here, the scaling is majorly different. This is so much bigger than in Tony Hawk 1.
It's to like accommodate
really
for your jump
empty
speed.
now.
Yeah.
I think it's because, like, you can pick up so much speed that they want you to be able to, like, know where you're going.
Yeah.
When you're, because, like, if everything's too close together and you're much, much faster than the game was, the level was originally designed for,
it's gonna be a little messy.
It's gonna be so hard to play.
Whoa! Butterfinger.
If you wall ride over the Butterfinger, it's a gap.
That's cool.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. I love School 2.
Oof.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've always kind of liked this level better.
Yeah, I mean, I love School 1. I just like School 2 more. And I think while that is the more popular opinion, it doesn't make the other one, like, invalid.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things, like, which is your favorite child? Like, you're not supposed to have one, but, like, let's be real, you do.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite GTA from the PS2 era,
I mean, granted,
Yeah.
It's Vice
most
City,
people who have a favorite child, have children, so it's a little weird for me to have a favorite child, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, because your favorite child would be someone else's child.
Is someone else's child.
Is someone, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just...
What a good kid, though.
It's... I don't know what it is. I
don't want to name drop him.
Yeah, but I know them. They're a standout kid.
What a great kid, right?
Good kid. But there's something about this one. It's just... I feel like there's more variety of things to skate on this one compared to School 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think,
Oh, Jesus.
Again, like, School 2 is really kind of double helped by the fact that...
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with that quarter pipe, but School 2 is kind of double helped by the fact it's based off a lot of real-life locations, which...
They have the Leap of Faith, which is cool, but...
Leap of Faith, Carlsbad, the Gons Rail, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Something about having...
Yeah.
Having something based off a real like a real spot in a Tony Hawk game, cool in theory, but for me, it always feels like it doesn't translate well, because they try to make it really realistic to the thing, and it's like, alright, cool, I jumped 19 versions of that, like, I ollied it like you're supposed to in real life, but I cleared it by like 37 feet, so it doesn't feel as special. So when they recreate real things, it doesn't give me the same effect.
Yeah.
If it was, like, say, a more realistic skate game where it's like, oh, cool, I can do all these tricks on it.
Yeah.
But, like, you get the Carlsbad, like, grass gap. Cool, I can ollie, like, 19 feet over this.
Can I ask real quick, Connor, why did you keep going back to that one vending? Like, it looked like while you're in the middle of playing,
so it's
while
like
you're in the middle of playing, you're thinking like, God, I want a Butterfinger.
I mean, I guess
your character keeps thinking about getting a Butterfinger.
But, I guess, Skylar, that's the difference between you and me, and it's a real, like, I've tried Session, I've tried Skater XL, and both of them are just like, I hate to say it, but, too real for me. I'm that arcade old school type. I don't get you kids' newfangled realistic skateboarding games, what with you
What's
and
an
your
analog
wheels
stick?
and stuff like that,
See, like...
Yeah, he was playing skateboarding on the Atari 2600.
Yeah,
Back
I was
when he
playing
was
skateboarding
50.
with rocks and sticks on the playground.
Plugged into a TV.
But yeah, I obviously love these games too, and basically I'm pretty even on my love for both, but they do very different things for me, obviously. Which is why, I think certain things work better in the arcade style, and then certain things work better in the real style.
Yeah, like School 2 makes you happy, but the other one makes you jizz,
Basically. There's a reason why in Session someone made School 2, and everyone was like, okay, this is really cool now, because these gaps make more sense. The roof gap is an actual, like, oh shit, I made the roof gap. In Tony Hawk, it's like, I jumped the other building, but got the roof gap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
but now we're on Downhill Jam, which I remember, back in Tony Hawk 1 on Tony 20, you were there, and you were talking about how, Downhill Jam got better in later games when it got remade.
Yes.
And it got, like, teleporting added to it, so...
Because now you can start a combo on the top, get to the bottom, and then continue your combo back down to the bottom again.
Yeah. And also, like, staying up here is way easier. I remember back in Tony Hawk 1, it'd be real finicky and kick you off when you were going for the hidden tape.
Fun.
But it's cool it's in the same location.
When you play Tony Hawk HD, this level becomes a bitch again. Because holy shit, in Tony Hawk HD, you jump way too high. Get ready for moon gravity all the time.
I mean, to be fair, that version of the game is just busted, right? So
it's fine.
Not as busted as 5, but still not
sure, yeah,
the
nothing's
same.
as busted as 5.
I'm really glad that kind of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD has sort of warmed up, like, long after its death, I guess.
Because I enjoy... I still have fun playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD.
Yeah.
This is the only level in Pro Skater HD that gives me an issue. Because you'll hit...
It feels the whole game probably feels a little different, but this is the one that actually has issues.
Yes, because, like, you know where you have to go get the secret tape? Sometimes you would be like...
Jesus Christ!
So when you would go get the secret tape, there's like the quarter pipes. There's the quarter pipes on the wall. If you accidentally hit those, you're going back to the ground again because you're gonna fly way over your mark. And stopping in that game is not the best.
Yeah.
How would you guys feel if in the remakes that are coming out, they made it so when you hit people, you get off your board and just start pummeling them, and like there's like button prompts to just like beat the shit out of them.
I think that would kind of be a bit detrimental to the game feel.
Like to really emphasize like this isn't your dad's Tony Hawk.
You ask for the weirdest things, dude. You asked for like a Dead Rising like skateboarding game a couple episodes ago. Now you're asking for basically a skateboarding beat 'em up.
Well, no, I'm not talking about a skateboarding beat 'em up. I'm just saying like you're crashing
you're the
like
one-man focus group that turns out nightmares for games.
No, just watch, okay? You're doing your thing, you're skating around. All of this would be the same, right? And then wait for it. Wait, you're gonna bump into someone, I'm sure. Okay, this person. Now instead of just going by, you would stop, and then your character would like hold their fist up, and then it would be up to you to hit like A to like punch them in the face. And if you don't hit A, your guy just moves on and like lowers their hand and it's like, sorry, dude, and like picks him up. But like and then you get good karma, or you can get lots of bad karma just mashing those buttons.
So
and punching them in the face.
It's kind of like a skateboarding game plus the interaction system of the original Assassin's Creeds.
I can't wait for...
Yeah!
You know what? I'm gonna buy you a PS4 and get you Dreams, and you make this game, okay? You make this game, and,
it's like
a dreams into nightmares.
There's like basically you need 2 different dev teams, right? One dev team's making an extremely well-made, competent skateboarding game, and one dev team is making an extremely competent, well-made, punching innocent people simulator. So I'm not saying they fight back. They don't fight back.
Of course they don't.
This is just
Why would they?
Beating up on randos.
So what you're saying is, you want Tony Hawk, but with Doom gory kills in it.
Not killing them.
Just beating the fuck out of.
You just beat the fuck out of them. And also more interactivity than the glory kills.
Alright. Well, I'd like
I would also like Doom Guy to be in the game.
Yeah.
But that's just because I want Doom Guy in every game. I want Doom Guy in Mortal Kombat, I want him in Super Smash Bros., I want him in Tony Hawk. I want him everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you want him in a house? Do you want him with a mouse?
I don't want Doom Guy in Mortal Kombat, but this is not the place to talk about that.
I think he'd be great in Mortal Kombat.
There's too many gun characters already.
That's true.
But
he also has a sword.
Maybe he could be a Fists character. He'll just pick up a Berserk power-up for his intro.
Yeah, you could definitely have a Berserk power-up and just be a fist dude, or like use a sword.
Yeah, he got the sword in Doom,
All I'm saying
Doom
is
Eternal, right?
there's Aaron Black, Terminator, and RoboCop already.
I almost said Doom Ultimate. Because you said Smash Brothers earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doom Ultimate is actually Smash. The same thing as Doom, except your character is one of Nintendo's properties.
Yeah.
Princess Peach.
Everybody's here.
What if they added Doom Guy and then made Stryker a reskin of him?
Oh my, that would be terrible. Then you're gonna make Doom Guy suck.
Yeah.
See, you both could talk about Mortal Kombat.
Worst of both worlds.
I just didn't know if you wanted Mortal Kombat discussion during your Tony Hawk
I don't
video.
know. What else are we gonna have?
That's
I mean,
fair.
I have a
it's New
topic in my
Orleans, you
back
could-
pocket
you
I
kinda
could
complain
bring
about
up.
New Orleans, but- Oh, actually, I will say this combo is probably the hardest combo in classic mode when it really doesn't feel like it should be. This combo is the one combo that I need to use focus mode, because you just need to do so much in a short amount of time. And also, you need to, like, intentionally do one of those big wall ride jumps. Like the M there, you need to go off that kicker, get the M wall right up to, like, the top of the whole frickin' thing to get the beat. You'll see.
Yeah.
It's the one thing where it feels like it's accidentally too hard. Like,
All I'll say is, back to your fucking Doom Guy's reskin Stryker.
No, I'm not saying Doom Guy is reskinned Stryker.
Alright, Stryker is-
I'm saying they add Stryker by way of Doom Guy.
Yeah,
which would
but-
be like, they're trying to make Stryker cool, but instead ruining both
so wait, are you
characters.
talking about making Stryker an Echo Fighter in Smash Ultimate?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure I understand what you're getting at.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying.
All I'm saying
have,
is,
like,
I guess
20
on
hours
on
into
that
Smash
token,
Ultimate. I have no idea what any of you guys are talking about.
on that token, I'm glad that Mortal Kombat did not take the Injustice route of, oh yeah, there's a costume that just turns this character into another character.
Into a
'Cause, you know,
different character, yeah.
You might as well just make your characters, dude. Like the Joker's in the game, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Like, what about
Joker, baby?
what about adding Stryker as an Echo Fighter of Fox in Smash Ultimate?
See,
You know, for some
that-
Mortal Kombat.
Actually,
For some
you know
Mortal
what you should
Kombat
do?
rep.
Replace Fox with Cabal, and hear me out. Because
Okay.
Cabal was a cop, so he would have a gun,
Okay, and he's
And-
also fast.
and he does the fast, and one of Fox's biggest things is the dash
He's very
move.
fast, yeah.
Yeah, so it just makes sense.
I mean, I feel like...
And replace
there
his
are-
punches with hook swords.
Okay, that's pretty different.
Well, it doesn't have to be exactly the same if they're an Echo Fighter. There's some
Yeah, I
differences
guess.
there.
There are some slight
I
differences.
guess it needs to
in
be
Echo
pretty
Fighter.
close, though, you know.
Well, even
Whatever,
then,
His
Yeah.
body
Yeah.
shape is completely different.
well, who cares? Nintendo will figure it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Or just make Cabal a furry. It just doesn't matter.
You know what? Fuck it, let's just add more Fire Emblem characters. That's easier.
Yeah, just do that.
Everybody wins.
Whatever, fuck it.
If we're talking about like adding a Doom Guy, I heard there was rumors on a Combat Pack 2. Technically, it would be 3 because they did Aftermath. And
Yeah, I thought
the guest
that would be
character is not Doom Guy.
Yeah,
That got leaked. It's like Ash Williams from
yeah.
That's the
Ashley Williams.
that's the
dude from
leak,
Evil
so
Dead.
That's the leak, so to speak. But also,
Yeah,
there
so
could just
we don't know if
not
it's true,
be
but-
another pack at all.
Yeah. So anyway, this is cool.
Oh, you
They
get
put-
training.
Yeah, they put training in. I guess you probably didn't think that would happen. And training is pretty awesome because, you know, one, it's warehouse. Two, you know, all the goals, you can kind of, you know, get them in one line pretty well. And so you're going to see that. Like, I like when you can do a lot of stuff, you know, back to back to back, and
Yeah.
not
Word.
everything takes 2 minutes by itself kind of thing. And, like, the whole, I'd say the, you know, the sprinklers is probably one of the most entertaining's not the right word, but it, you know, that feels really good when you're doing
it's
it and
very
when you get it, because
satisfying.
you basically need to grind everything that's, you know,
Yeah.
up, hung by the rafters, and when you do so, you really feel like you mastered the level in a way that, you know, it really only that goal kind of makes you feel.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Also, I feel like this would be a hot take, but I've seen a ton of people say this. This is better than Warehouse because it's just Warehouse and a bunch more stuff. Like it's just Warehouse, but now there's another room. and like I appreciate like another thing that Tony Hawk Underground 2 has given us. Like I appreciate what they did with Warehouse. They made Warehouse better.
You know, they made it more modern. They updated it for the modern skater boy. And you know,
Why
you
are
can't
you
really
saying
fault
it like
for
that?
Why are we talking like this now?
I don't know. I have
Like,
no
is
idea.
that supposed to be a bad take? Like, you know, hi, I'm a standard nerd voice. I usually save this for awful opinions. You know, Proving Ground is the best game in the series. you know, stuff like
Not
that.
particularly.
That's still not the worst opinion you could have.
I just invented a Tony Hawk opinion. I don't even.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Out of
I don't know. I was
thin air.
just, you know what I was getting at.
I think that's a pretty bad opinion to have.
I mean,
I
There's
just
still the
literally,
dark
I
horse.
I had to think of something real quick.
yeah.
I haven't
should
even
make
gotten
it-
to Proving Ground yet. Honestly, Project 8, I'm taking that kind of slow in my, you
Yeah.
know, play them before I have to record them kind of thing, so.
Someone should make like a game series opinion generator. Like you choose a game series and it just automatically like generates an opinion about that game series.
What?
Oh, I
How
thought,
would it
I thought you were
work?
meaning generate like a poll, and I'm like, just go to straw poll and
like-
make one.
Like it says, I think blank mechanic in the game that you choose is good, bad, mediocre, something because blank reason.
But dudes, check that.
Nice.
I did all the goals. The only thing I missed was one stat point. It's over by, you know, the ladder you need to climb to learn about, like, getting off your board and shit, and
Yeah.
I just forgot about it. But you saw that
Defeated by
thing
the
I did at the end, I
tutorial.
went into focus mode, and then I just stood there with my board facing you. It's like when Akuma turns his back on you, you know, it's my power move pose. I'm just standing
Die a
there
thousand
with my
deaths.
Tony 20 board like a badass.
You die 1,000 deaths.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have won the Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, yeah, that's I don't know how you get to that stat point and keep a sick ass combo, but whatever.
Yeah, it's in a
But
weird
yeah,
spot.
it's like training's cool. You can do all the goals kind of back to back to back. That's really cool. I don't know. You're cool.
yeah,
Thanks.
Yeah.
that's some wholesome
That's-
content here on the Incentive
Yeah,
channel.
wholesome content on the aesthetic channel. I know we could get pretty depraved sometimes, but we'll always bring it back. But yeah, that was also like the middle of classic mode. Next video will be the third and final part of classic mode. And then that will be kind of the final part of, you know, seeing everything in Thug 2 aside from a bonus video. So yeah, are you all excited to, you know, finish that out? We'll
Yeah, I'd say so.
and we'll get to, like I said, we'll get to see another secret level at the end of all of this.
That's how excited I was.
Okay.
I was also stretching.
So yeah, join us then.